Okay, it is September 9th. Okay, so I'm just going to do a little video explaining what just happened. Yeah, my computer is full again. Like, I think, I have to do this crap where they put stuff on my computer, and so I have to use my phone. So, I mean, it's just, we have to address situations or it's just going to be the same thing over and over and over. It's the same thing over and over and over. I tell people, what the deep state is capable of with my videos. I've been doing it for years. If we're not going to hold them accountable, they'll continue doing it. If these people aren't arrested, they'll continue with their harassment and their illegal things that they're doing to our country. So, I tell people exactly who they are and exactly what the problem is, and there has to be something done. This isn't the first time I've had this issue with these nurses. Okay, so I just had an issue with the nurse at the VA where she's literally, instead of helping the veterans, she's actually blocking my care. So she's blocking me from being able to use my 12 massage sessions. So if you just Google, there's a very serious fake nursing diploma scandal that's gone on throughout the entire country. They are now working at the VA. They're working at blood banks. These people I just ran into, I believe, are fake nurses. So they've been deferring people illegally from giving blood, so we can't make extra money. This is the deep state. These are deep state nurses that are very dangerous. So now Minnesota, because of this, has a massive blood shortage. They're doing it not just here at this center, but they were doing it all over they were doing it at the Octapharma and the CSL. So they had one nurse just out of nowhere that just, all of a sudden in my chart, it just pops up when I was giving every once in a while at CSL. I've been giving on and off at CSL. I was giving on and off for literally like 4 years or something like that. I don't do it very often. I just do it every once in a while. And it's because I have this universal blood, and I figure why not? And then you get a little bit extra money for doing it. And so I've done it on and off, and a lot of people have. And but now they have these CIA nurses. I personally believe they are not real nurses. I mean, of course, I have to say these type of things, otherwise it sounds crazy. But no regular nurse would act this way. You would think they would, if there was a regular nurse, you would think they would be concerned about losing their license, because I'm a completely healthy person with no health problems at all, and I have the most universal blood, and we have a blood shortage. So if it was a real nurse, you would think they would be concerned that maybe that would be illegal to defer somebody that's completely healthy from giving blood. But these people don't care what they are doing. They know what they're doing is illegal, and they don't care. That's why I know they can't be real nurses, because a real nurse would not get away with deferring somebody for no reason. You have to have a reason to defer somebody from giving blood. Okay, I'm a perfectly healthy person, and on top of it, I'd never even been to this center and tried to give blood there at BioLife. So, and then they had me deferred before I even tried to give blood. Now, does that make sense to anybody? So now these these fake nurses are creating throughout the whole state. They've created a massive blood shortage. Okay, I've been talking about them. I have videos of them at the CSL, and they've also deferred other people. I've talked to other people, and they said they got illegally deferred for no reason, and they'd been giving for on and off. People are short on money right now, so people are just trying to give life-saving blood to get a little extra money. And you feel like you're doing something good, and I mean, to me, this is a massive issue, because now it's created a statewide blood shortage because of these fake nurses. And if you got fake nurses at the CIA blocking our care instead of giving us care, well, then that should be a state emergency as well. So I believe this is just 100% like a national emergency. There's a massive scandal of these fake nurses. They don't have real diplomas, and they are, it seems to be ever since COVID, maybe even before that, but they're working at hospitals, they're working at the VA, they're working at blood banks, and they're deferring people from giving blood. I do not believe these are real nurses, okay? And then the police came. I talked to them briefly, and I said, well, I really don't know why they called you, but because I didn't do anything wrong. I said they have me illegally deferred from giving life-saving blood in the system, and I've never even been here, so it doesn't make any sense. And they just said, well, you have to call corporate. And I said, well, why would you even come out for a call like that? Like, what, well, like, what do you think I'm doing wrong trying to give blood? Like, why would the police even come out for a call like that? Like, it's just, they had me deferred from, before I even tried to give blood. I'd never even been to that center. So it doesn't make any sense. There's something massively illegal going on here, and it's creating a statewide blood shortage. These people are not real nurses. They can't be, because a regular nurse, would be very concerned about their license if they were illegally deferring people from giving blood for no reason. Because, I don't have one single issue with my blood. So, that's, and I have like the most universal, like O positive or whatever. So to me, that's a crime.